Action.
Tax problem have been set in 1945 Constitution, Article 23, Paragraph 2. Tax is an official tax that must be paid by the taxpayer, person or entity, to the state based on the law, without just feedback directly. There are many definitions of tax based on according to experts. One of them by revisiting. Tax is a force thus by the government of a country with a certain period to taxpayer which mandatory and must be paid by the taxpayer to the state, and the feedback are not directly. Actually, tax results are used by government to develop the country. But now, public awareness about the importance of paying tax is lowered. This is due to cases conducted by individuals which harmful the country, and that problem have made the people loss of their faith to the government. In addition, many of people who don't know about tax definition, tax function, and the benefit for what they fight to the government. This is the absence of clear information from the concerned government. As a result of their ignorance of the true information about the tax, resulted the level of public awareness to pay tax is too below. One of effort to increase public awareness is paying tax. It through an effective education and socialization. Here, we can use a media with packaging that easy to understand and interesting, such as public service advertising. Public service advertising is a form of moral responsibility of the advertising agency or media to be public. The issues raised are usually a matter of social problems which harm issues or has become a national issue. In a public service advertising, certain content and advertising the message. That is the idea of news you want to be communicated to the general public. Watching an advertising, it's sent to recite the message and understand the meaning of the message from the impression. Essentially, duration of advertising is short. That range between 13 until 16 seconds. In a short time, the audience is faced with the question of understanding aspect various. The first aspect is affordable this advertising by sense eyes, and next ear sense and continues to understanding the meaning and the sometimes to the sense consideration. Make a public service advertising can be meaning as make social mission which associated with the many people. So the message contained in this public service advertising is general, should be comprehensive, not commercial, is important, and the source of the message has credibility. Three factors that affected credibility of the message source. They are expertise, reliable nature, and nature papery. Expertise is a main requirement in developing a public service advertising, in which the advertise determining quality of the advertising. Trust nature is a public trust given to advertisers about factuality advertising presented. and the relation between the message source. Nature favorite arise from self-audience. The nature favorite support the publication of advertising and also determine the message in demand or not. When we think about the end result or the purpose to be achieved, so we must custom the target audience. In these issues, text is certainly target audience that we should is all age. The target here adapted to the text definition before, that texts are mandatory. So for adult, this is enough, while for the age is just a learning. Economic status that we showed are A, B, C. It's mean from the upper class into the lower class or must buy the text. When all this element when all the above element have been met and combined with the idea of obligation to type text, well as are uniquely packaged, interesting, without being patronizing, and just be clear information, it can be ascertained that public awareness will be gained into grace. Thank you.